What's up? It's Rob Cressy, and I want to jam about the opportunities that are being missed right now with all the craziness going on with Robinhood, GameStop, and AMC. And what I want to do is speak to this from the brand building side of things because from a social engagement and a social media messaging standpoint, Robinhood, AMC, and GameStop are doing a terrible job of managing or capitalizing off of this attention. And I'll break this down. Let's start with Robinhood. And I'm not going to be talking about Robinhood as it relates to them and their practices of shutting down those stocks. Instead, I want to get specific about the blog post that they created. And what it says is keeping customers informed through market volatility, blah, 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 blah. Our mission at Robinhood is to democratize finances for all. It goes on and talks about a bunch of different stuff. But here's the thing that they're missing. Right now, from an attention standpoint, there has never been more eyeballs on Robinhood. There's never been more divisiveness and uncertainty and, quite frankly, a lot of hate on Robinhood. And what do they decide to do? You know what, guys? To help solve all of that, we're just going to put out a nice, simple blog post that, according to anyone who reads it, could be from their PR agency or anyone. There's not actually a person's name on there from who it is. Now, actually, I'll share my screen real quick to show you guys what I am looking at here. Boom. All right. Let's do this. So look at this blog post right here. No one's name right here. There's their freaking logo here, and it's about 4 paragraphs. That's fine. But here's the challenge I have in all of this. 1, there's no opportunity to connect or social engagement. 2, there's no brand heartbeat or personality. So imagine any time you've had a negative customer experience. What is it that you want? You want empathy. You want someone to feel you and hear you. And you want to know that the person on the other line, hey, I get it. And Robinhood decides, you know what, we're going to throw a blog post out. And it blows my mind in this day that more companies don't just open their eyes to what Dave Portnoy at Barstool Sports does from a communication standpoint, because Barstool is a company that, if we followed what they've been doing with the Barstool Fund and raising upwards of $32 million for small businesses, how did they do that? Among other things, 1, community, 2, videos. There's Dave on video talking about things. There's Dave on video speaking with the small business owners. But let's also look at another thing from Barstool that they do a phenomenal job of. There's a lot of controversy that at times comes at Barstool. Tons of people want to take their shot at them. And guess what? They are not shy about being front and center. Something happens, boom, there's Dave to talk about it. Imagine if Robinhood had Dave Portnoy running the company. How do you think he would be handling this right now? Well, I can guarantee you I know what he would be doing. He would be on video saying, all right, guys, what's up? I'm the CEO of Robinhood. Let me talk to you about what we're doing and why we're doing it. Because Robinhood is missing empathy right now. They're not empathetic to their community and their audience because we're supposed to be for you. And instead, what they're really just trying to say, at least what we're all feeling, is, hey, we're taking these stocks down for you. We're really saving you, which is a complete load of crap because we're not here for you to make the decisions for us. We want you to do this as a platform. So with this, my suggestion to Robinhood, how in the world do you get more positive attention from something negative? You have some empathy and you jump on camera and you say, listen, let's do a Facebook Live, a YouTube Live, a Periscope, any of those things, and just talk about this like regular people. Because when people don't understand what's really going on, but Rob, maybe they can't say everything. I get it. But that doesn't mean you can't jump on a 30-second video and be like, hey, what's up? I'm the CEO of Robinhood. I want to let you know what's going on. We are there for you. And boom, turn this negative perception that's going on into a positivity where your community embraces you because they understand why you're doing that. So let's get to the next thing, and that being GameStop and AMC. So this is the inverse. Robinhood, they are having a tough day today. On the flip side, boom, popping bottles for AMC and GameStop. Boom, their stocks are just firing away right now. So I'm like, let me check out AMC and GameStop's social media to see what they're doing. So once again, let me share my screen on this, and let's start with AMC Theaters right now. So looking at their Twitter account, and Twitter is where I want to go with this because that's where so much of this real-time conversation is happening. So you've got 1 hour ago, and I'm recording this at 11 a.m. Eastern on January 28th. Boom, we're promoting Liam Neeson's latest movie. And oh, by the way, we're doing this with 2 freaking hashtags. Talk about Barf City when it comes to brand, voice, and tone. One of the reasons why I know GameStop and AMC are having a tough time is because their social is trash. And this post right here is the simplest answer to it, because they decide when the entire world is looking at us right now, it's a great opportunity to put out a 2 hashtag tweet promoting Liam Neeson's latest movie. Doesn't mean that couldn't be there at some point, but look at this. 2 hours later, boom, here's another thing for us to book something. So they want us to do something. And boom, here's another promotion. So from everything that I'm seeing right here, the last 3 tweets, and remember, for the last 48 hours, AMC Theaters has been pretty much irrelevant in our lives, except for right now. And they take that opportunity to essentially say, buy what we're selling, buy what we're selling. And you know what they're missing is the opportunity to speak to their community and to do so in a way that embraces it, because this all evolved from Reddit and people who are banding together to say, hey, let's go ahead and do this. But of course, there is no mention whatsoever over the course of the last 2 days on anything from AMC. Sure, we've got them who are doing some sort of bracket challenge, but look at this. Only 8 people have commented and 6 people retweet. And this is from an account with 444,000 followers. That is just atrocious. To me, something is not going correct for them. So what in the world should they be doing better? Well, it's actually quite simple. They need a brand heartbeat and a personality. And that is something that they do not currently have. Because imagine all the positive things that they could build off of this if in the last 48 hours, they're posting GIFs and memes, and they're in on the joke of this. Because I know when I talked about this, someone mentioned, hey, Rob, they might not be able to say things because of insider trading. Cool. That's fine. Remove the fact that this is relating to stocks. And instead, let's go ahead and just do this like you got all this viral attention in the world. What do? You open arms. And if I'm them, I use GIFs from movies. Crap. Go ahead and use a Liam Neeson movie. Just give me nothing but Liam Neeson taking GIFs and do it almost like real-time tweeting of everything that's going on right now. Because why wouldn't, if AMC wanted to be relevant, do something about commenting with GameStop? Boom, let's come together and have some sort of fist pound. Actually, you know what I would do? I would use the GIF from Step Brothers that just said, are we now best friends? And they're all like, yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So boom, I would do that. Number 2, let's move this over to the GameStop side of things, because a lot of their stuff is very similar. So I'll share my screen once again to show what GameStop is doing from their social media perspective. So here we go right now. Shout out to GameStop for the Contra reference. I do like that at the beginning. They did a good job of that. But this is where they lost me immediately. For support DM, go to this. That's just brand speak. That is just lame. So now that we get here, remember, this is the most attention GameStop has ever gotten. They've got 1.5 million followers. So now we're pimping out OtterBox. Boom, let's save some money on something. Here is something about Magic the Gathering. They are retweeting some stuff here. But once again, we have no mention whatsoever of anything. And yesterday, when GameStop had the most amount of attention, what did they decide to do? Hey, let's just promote this. So looking at what they're doing, once again, what they are missing is a brand heartbeat and a personality. Because with GameStop being part of the gamer community, how is there not someone who is the face of their social media just talking about what's going on from a video game perspective? Is there a way where you could start making references from anything from NBA 2K to Super Mario Brothers to who knows what? But there's just no face and a heartbeat on these two brands. And you say, well, Rob, that's not who we are and what we can do. There's a quote that I love. It is prepare for what's difficult when it's easy. And the reason GameStop and AMC are likely in this position to begin with is because they didn't speak enough to their community, because they didn't understand brand building and community building. They can certainly speak the language of video games and of movies, but I'm not feeling that connection with them. And what brings the connection, which brings Robinhood right back into this thing, is an actual face to the brand. How are there not brand ambassadors on the GameStop thing right now just going nuts? Almost like, here's what I would do if I'm running GameStop. And this is a little old school for me. I'd go back to the movie The Wizard with Fred Savage when they get the Nintendo Power Glove for the first time. And boom, I'd be putting that up, and it's embrace what's going on right here. And you know what the simplest thing that they could do to get some recognition for what's going on right now? Just post an emoji of a rocket ship. That is it. Because the community and the spotlight is all on them right now. And this is their attention to get some virality, because there's nothing to say that they can't go and put those right hooks of the go and buy our stuff here or now, or God forbid they go ahead and create an offer specific to their new users. Hey, everybody who's new to our community, we wanted to let you know that we have a special ... just for you. Now, all of a sudden, you're opening your arms to the community, not just saying, buy what I'm selling, buy what I'm selling, buy what I'm selling. So that's what's on my mind from Robinhood, GameStop, and AMC standpoint. So I want to hear from you when you look at what's going on with these three brands from a marketing and a branding standpoint. What are your thoughts? What could they be doing better? Because this is something, there is always learning opportunities right here, because other companies would be doing it better. And these are the reasons why these companies are not in a better position, because they are missing the way that engagement is done. Turn on your camera, speak like I'm speaking right now, because you can feel my energy and my heartbeat. And you can say, yeah, you know what? I agree or I disagree with this guy, but that's cool. But you feel me. So hit me up at Rob Cressy on all social media platforms. Would love to jam with you about this. If there's anything on my end that I can do to be a positive asset to you in the building of your brand, I would love to invite you to be in conversation with me. That's one of the things that I love about this. I turn on a camera, see who engages, and I say, listen, if you want to go further on this, I'm down to get down with you. So sending tons of good vibes your way. Hope you have yourself a fantastic rest of the day.